We're surrounded by animals every single day, but how well do we really know them? It turns out some of the most common names we use are, well, completely misleading. So today, we're going to try and build a 100% accurate guide to the animal kingdom. And trust me, some of the answers are going to surprise you.
All right, let's just jump right in with what seems like a simple question. You've probably heard of a silverfish, right? Maybe you've even seen one scurrying around. But just based on its name, what do you think it is?
Well, if you want to be 100% accurate, the answer is a big, resounding no.
That's right. Despite that fish in its name, it doesn't have gills, it has no fins, and it definitely can't survive underwater. A silverfish is an insect, plain and simple. And this is our first big clue that common names, they can be pretty deceptive.
And this is where it gets really fun. Because the silverfish, oh, that's just the tip of the iceberg. The animal kingdom is absolutely packed with these little cases of mistaken identity. Just take a look at this. It's a whole lineup of animals pretending to be fish. Starfish, jellyfish, cuttlefish, even the so-called devilfish, which is actually an octopus. And crayfish? None of them are fish. See, starfish are really echinoderms. Jellyfish are cnidarians. And cuttlefish and octopuses, they're mollusks. Crayfish are arthropods. So, you see, to get this right, to be 100% accurate, we need a much better system than just going by whatever names we've made up.
And thankfully, that system exists. It's all about scientific classification. So let's crack open the kingdom's code and look at these really broad categories called phyla. Think of them like the fundamental blueprints for different kinds of animal life.
So, what do all these fancy words actually mean? Well, phylum Arthropoda is the undisputed heavyweight champion. It's got something like 60% of all known animal species, including all the insects like our silverfish. Then you have phylum Echinodermata. That's where our starfish hangs out. These are marine animals with that spiny skin and cool 5-point body plan. And phylum Mollusca? That's the home of soft-bodied critters like octopuses. See? It's a way more accurate way to understand who's actually related to whom. Okay, so this isn't just about being a stickler for correct names. Getting the classification right actually helps us understand the absolutely incredible ways that animals are built for survival. Let's start with one of the most basic things, keeping warm. You've got two main strategies here. Homeothermic animals, that's us, mammals and birds, we're warm-blooded. We have our own internal thermostat that keeps our body temperature stable. On the other side, you have heterothermic animals, reptiles, fish, they're cold-blooded. Their body temperature just goes with the flow of the environment around them.
And check this out for a wild adaptation, bioluminescence. The glowworm, which, by the way, is an insect, not a worm, pulls off this amazing chemical magic trick. It has special chemicals stored up in its tail. Then, an enzyme called luciferase kicks off a reaction, and bam, you get this beautiful, brilliant blue-green light, all natural.
Survival isn't just about body chemistry. It's also about timing. For nocturnal animals, the night is their stage, and they come equipped with a whole suite of superpowers to own it. We're talking super sensitive hearing, an incredible sense of smell, and eyes that are built to see in the dark. And if you want a truly bizarre example, get a load of the eye. This little guy is the world's largest nocturnal primate, and it does something amazing. It uses echolocation, just like a bat. It taps on trees with this long, creepy finger and listens to the echoes to find grubs hiding under the bark. How cool is that? All right, all this incredible variety in the animal kingdom leads to some truly mind-bending extremes. So now, for the fun part, let's run through some of the record breakers. The biggest, the smallest, and the longest. Let's start small. And I mean really, really small. 29 millimeters. That is the size of the kitty's hog-nosed bat. It's the world's smallest mammal. It weighs less than a penny. Can you even imagine that? And from the absolute tiniest, we jump to the titan, 33 meters. That's a blue whale. It's not just the biggest animal alive today. It is the largest animal that has ever existed on planet Earth. And here's the craziest part. Both of these record holders, the tiny bat and the giant whale, they're both mammals. And the Hall of Fame just keeps on going. The world's longest venomous snake? That's the king cobra. The biggest animal without a backbone? The mysterious colossal squid. The only mammal that can truly fly? The bat. And the biggest antelope in Asia is the nilgai. The diversity is just wow.
So, after that whirlwind tour of the whole animal kingdom, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's bring it closer to home and take a look at our own family portrait to figure out exactly where we fit into all this. This chart really puts it all in perspective, doesn't it? It shows our closest relatives in what's called the ape superfamily. You can see all the branches: gibbons, orangutans, gorillas, chimps, and look right there with them, humans. Because to be 100% accurate, it's not us and the apes. We are a part of the great ape family. So, what makes our little branch of that family tree so unique? Well, it boils down to a few key things. We've got this bipedal gait, we walk upright on two legs, we have this incredible ability for complex speech and language, and of course, there's the big one, our much larger brain.
And that really brings us full circle, doesn't it? The very thing that sets us apart, this powerful brain, is what allows us to understand and classify the millions of other incredible species we share the planet with. It's what lets us strive for that 100% accuracy we've been talking about. And it just makes you wonder, with so many species still out there yet to be discovered, what amazing new truths about the animal kingdom are we going to uncover next?